Alright, so this is part three. So Lewis is looking at me and he's mad, or maybe, I don't know. At that time I was scared, so and he stumbles to his bunk. He don't come to me, so I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna recompose and then beat my ass. Like, that's the thought process. I was so scared. Oh, so scared. And he was an older head. He wasn't on that spiteful shit, but you never know because he had some time, so he might want to make an example. You set a fucking example in the beginning, and then you ain't got to worry about the rest of your bid. And nobody fucked with him. He was a nice older man. He worked out every day, like, religiously. And, like, it took, like, he didn't even just, like, let anyone in his camp. Like, you had to actually want to be healthy and better your life and shit. And he was, like, real cool. And I disrespected him. I deserved my ass whooped. But it taught me a really valuable lesson because after that happens, he composes himself and walks right over to me and shook my hand and was like, I was not expecting you to, number one, fight, but number two, fucking knock me out. And he's like, you surprised the shit out of me, and just basically gave me a lot of respect for that. And everybody was talking on the yard, of course, because people are like, this little white boy knocked this, because I was young. I was like 23, so I was littler, and so it was a big thing for me, and it gave me respect on the compound. So I continued just doing my day-to-day thing, and it was like 2 days later, number one, right before the fight, me and the mother of my children, two of my children, split up, mutually split up. But mind you, I'm in prison, so is it really mutual? You know what I mean? Even if I didn't want to, what the fuck? I'm stuck, right? Anyways, she wouldn't let me talk to my kids, so that had me fucked up. Then I get into this fight, and now my mom's sick. Couple days later, and my mom's like, I'm going to the hospital. I don't feel good. And they had my oldest son at the time, and I had talked to him that day, and that made me feel great. And then my mom, had this real deep fucking conversation. She was like, don't stop praying, and don't stop believing in God. Like, God will, God will always take care of you, and God will always have your back. And it may not seem like it at sometimes, but I promise He does. And just telling me things like that, and now looking back, part four. If please follow me so I can go live.